Yo, you guys, this is Blacklist of the Abyss, and you're watching my review for One Piece chapter 731. And, I've said it before, and I'll say it again, alright? Bellamy sucks, alright? he just sucks. I mean, he's not a good character at all. He's not a good character, alright? Bellinger, alright? Guy in the high heels. He gets sent to kill him, okay? The only reason he survived is because Bartolomeo showed up, right? But when Luffy shows up and asks him how to get out, he stays loyal to Doflamingo. I don't get it. Bellamy sucks, all right? The guy's trying to kill you, and you're still loyal to him. He says he still has respect for Doflamingo. Loyalty can only go so far, okay? Like, I could respect someone doing this in certain situations, like, for example, let's say you're in love with somebody, you're dating somebody, the boy or girl doesn't really matter, all right? And that person's treating you like crap, pretty much, all right? And your friends are talking to you and they're saying, why don't you just break up with them? Seriously, you don't deserve to be treated that way. And you say, yeah, well, it's probably just the situation, like they're probably just going through tough times right now. It's just a phase that they're in right now, and I do love them, and sooner or later they'll return to the person that I loved, and this phase will be over. And when they do, and until they do, I will be there for them. Or something like that. I don't know. I just came up with that off the top of my head, but it's kind of clear. But something like that. I could respect that. But this is completely different because Doflamingo is literally trying to kill him, and he's still saying, "No, no, he's my only reason to live. No, I can't live without Doflamingo." He's just like it's like he's literally like in love with Doflamingo at this point. He's just like heartbroken, like Doflamingo doesn't want him. He's just gonna keep chasing him like freaking Karin. All right, like this is not. Or who did I compare to Sasuke and Karin recently? I don't even remember. I can't even remember. Wow, I completely forgot. Oh, Alibaba and Kashi. There we go. Alibaba and Kashi. All right. This isn't quite one like that. Okay, yeah, actually, no, I take it back. This isn't quite. It's not quite as bad as Alibaba and Kashi, but still, like it's starting to approach that level. All right, this is ridiculous. Bellamy needs to just get over Doflamingo. All right, this is the second time. It's the second time Doflamingo's tried to kill him. All right. Well, the first time he didn't really try to kill him. He just took him out. But you get the point, right? This is ridiculous. Bellamy needs to let Doflamingo go. All right. I don't even know why Bartolomeo's trying to talk some sense into him. All right. He's talking with Bellamy, he's spouting all this shonen friendship crap. Like that, it doesn't even fit his character. Since when was Bartolomeo the kind of guy who has this like pride of a warrior, where if we this pride as a shonen character, where he fights with someone and he says that by fighting with you, we've become comrades, we've become friends, and I want to help you out. Like, since when was Bartolomeo that kind of character? He showed up and he was like peeing in front of the crowd, taking people out, dirty, like playing dirty. Like no one freaking gave a. He didn't give a crap about anybody. Now all of a sudden he cares about the people he fought against. Like that doesn't even fit his character. It doesn't make sense. I don't get what Oda's trying to do with these two. All right, but luckily the scene gets cut off there for a little bit at least, and we go and we listen to Soul's plan, and pretty much his plan is for the Tontata to go rescue their allies at the factory by using this underground tunnel. And after that, they're going to defeat the people in the Don Quixote family. Doflamingo family? Or is it the Don Quixote family? It doesn't matter. Doflamingo's people. All right, they're going to defeat them, and they're going to destroy the factory. And while they're there, They're going to try and take out Sugar. Okay, so this is actually going to get really interesting because Lao G's there, Bellinger's on his way there, Treble is guarding Sugar, and they're at the trading port, which is underground as well, close to the factory. So this should get pretty interesting. All right, hopefully Robin gets a fight. Robin better get a fight, I swear. All right, Robin's my favorite Straw Hat. Okay, and she needs a fight. I'm sorry, she just has not been getting enough spotlight lately. All right, it's bad enough that she doesn't know hockey. All right, after spending 2 years with the freaking Revolutionaries, she doesn't know hockey. Like that's ridiculous. All right, that's ridiculous. She needs to get a fight, all right, against someone. All right, she needs to show that she's awesome too. It's not just Luffy and Zoro, Sanji, Frankie. She's awesome too. She needs to get a chance to show it. Right? She's my favorite character for a reason. All right, Robin's awesome. She deserves a fight. All right, but yeah, back to the whole Sugar thing. She's that little girl, that lolly that we always see eating like fruits or something on her fingers. She's the one who has the toy ability. So I was right. It's not Treble who has the ability. Treble's just the one who gives them their orders. But the one thing that gets mentioned here is that if they defeat Sugar, not even defeat, if they make her lose consciousness, then her ability is going to be undone. All the toys are going to turn back to normal. Everyone's memories are going to return, and it's just going to be chaos because they're going to be like, wait, what's going on? I had a husband, but I married this other guy because I didn't realize I had a husband, and now apparently we have a kid too. Oh my God, what's going on? Like there'll be freaking chaos everywhere, chaos throughout Dressrosa. All right, but there's this huge plot hole here because if losing consciousness is all it takes for her ability to be undone, then when does she sleep? Okay, when you sleep, you lose consciousness. Okay, so does Treble force her to stay awake 24/7 or something like that? Like, there's no way her ability can be undone if she loses consciousness because she has to sleep. I mean, and it's not like it's like a type of ability where she has to be defeated in order for it to be undone. Because Soul said we could just shock her and make her faint. Like, it literally is losing consciousness. So there's no reason why her ability should be undone when she loses consciousness, because that would mean she can't go to sleep. Like, everyone has to sleep. All right? There's no way this girl has never slept. All right? If she has never slept before, ever since starting turning people into toys, and she have eyes like Gara, right? Even worse than that, because she's old. This woman's probably old as dirt. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised. She's old as dirt, I bet. And not old as dirt. At the youngest, I'd say she's like 40 or 50. Not 50. She's at the very least, she's 50. Okay. I just the fact that she doesn't age means she's obviously she's older than she seems. But why would you give a young character in their 40s ability that makes them stay young? It's not like they're old at all. It's not like they're old. So I mean, yeah, I'm just guessing she's in. It doesn't really matter. I don't even know I'm talking about this. I'm just gonna move on. Um, we get back to the scene with Luffy, Bellamy crap. It's Bartolomeo fanboying again, whatever. And we see Jesus Burgess, you know, right when Luffy mentions that he's going to leave and he's not going to go after Ace's Devil Fruit anymore, Jesus Burgess is sitting there with a big smile on his face. So I guess that means, I don't think it means that he's planning something. I think it just means that he's happy that he has less competition now. It turns out, though, that he does still have competition. All right, and this is the part of the chapter that everyone is talking about. Okay, the rest of this chapter. All right, someone walks up to Luffy, and it is incredibly obvious who this guy is. Okay, whether it's the look in Luffy's face, The fact that he was just crying nonstop, the tears would not stop falling. All right, he makes it out. He's talking with Zoro and Kinemon, and he's still crying. All right. He even goes as far as saying that he thought he died back then. Okay. Then we see the conversation between Koala, the conversation with Koala. We see those sake cups at the end, the sake cups that Luffy, Sabo, and Ace took or drank to become brothers. We see Ace's grave, and the guy's talking about Ace's will. It's pretty much guaranteed. This guy is Sabo. All right, it's a guarantee pretty much. All right, there's no way it's not Sabo unless it's like Mr. Two. Who else could it be? It's gotta be. This has to be Sabo. There's no other person it could be. We see this freaking the thingy that it's always hanging down from his neck, not an ascot, not or whatever, but it's something like the thing he always has coming down from his collar, like around to like around here. Like we see that too. It's clear. This guy is Sabo. It's obvious. All right, and we see him towards the end of the chapter talking with Koala. He's dressed up as Luffy, so that means he's going to participate in the tournament in Luffy's place, which should be Jesus Burgess knows, so he could, if he wanted to, he could say something. Plus, his fighting style is completely different from Luffy's because Luffy can stretch, and he's shown that he can stretch. But it should be obvious he's a different person, but whatever. The fact that he's competing in the tournament means we're going to see him soon. Rebecca is teaming up with this girl Alicia or something like that, and they're going to eventually. Rebecca's going to win probably. Now that she's got a teammate there who came out of nowhere, unless the girl betrays her and throws her out. But I don't see what the point of that would be because we don't care about this chick. So Rebecca's got to win. But yeah, that's going to end soon. The rest of the tournament will get underway soon. So soon we will see Sabo's face. But yeah, that's the part everyone's talking about. People were saying that this is the greatest chapter in 2000. No, it's not. Okay, it's not. It's not that. It's an enjoyable chapter. It's not that good. It's not so good that it would be called the best chapter of 2013. Okay, people would overreact. All right, Sabo being alive is the Toby being Obito of One Piece. It is the Masaki Kurosaki being a Quincy of One Piece. It is the Ichigo being a Quincy of One Piece. Okay, it is something that everybody knew. It just needed to be confirmed. Some people would say, "Oh well, Oda said in an SBS or something like that Sabo was dead, so that means Sabo really is dead." No, you think Oda's gonna come out and tell you Sabo's alive? No, of course not. He's gonna lie. Of course, no. Come on. Even the One Piece Wikia said it. Like common misconceptions. People think Sabo is alive, but Oda said he wasn't. Well, of course he's gonna say he's not. You expect him to ruin a secret of the series just because you ask? Come on, all right, it's obvious. Okay, so it was obvious. So Sabo being alive is not a shocker. All right, this is not the biggest chapter. This is not the best chapter 2013. It's not even close. Last week's chapter was much better than this week. Okay. As a matter of fact, Sabo being alive is even the part I enjoyed the most. The part I enjoyed the most is the fact that Koala is there because I didn't even recognize her at first. I completely forgot who she was. I had to look her up. And it turns out that Koala is that girl that Fisher Tiger saved back during Queen Otohime's flashback. But when that was on the ship, they returned her back to her homeland. The people ended up calling the Marines or something. I don't even remember. But it's when Fisher Tiger died. Right? Koala's that girl. Right? And we learned that she's joined the Revolutionaries with Sabo. She's like a fishman karate teacher, I think it was. So to me, I thought that was the best part of the chapter. I thought that was really, really enjoyable. Just seeing it's like Brownbeard all over. Oh no, oh no, let me take that back. Brownbeard sucks. All right, Brownbeard absolutely sucks. The only reason I even brought Brownbeard up is because he's a character that was introduced a while back that no one thought would be relevant. And he was a piece of crap in Punk Hazard, so he pretty much was irrelevant. I mean, he technically was relevant, but I mean, come on, he didn't. He's a piece of crap. All right, that's the point. He's a piece of crap. Koala's actually cool though. She's grown up. That's the best way to describe it. She's grown up. She's what, like, she's 23 now. All right. So she's older than me. So it's okay for me to say that. She's older than me. All right. It's okay. It's all right. All right. It's okay. So I'm not even 20 yet. So no, actually, I will be soon. All right. All right. The point is that Koala's cool. Right. That was my favorite part of the chapter. Koala showing up. Plus, this actually introduced a bunch of questions as well. You know, Sabo's there. Koala's there. Is Ivankov there? Is Dragon there? Is Edward Scissorhands there? How many revolutionaries are there? Why are the revolutionaries there? You know, what is their goal on Dressrosa? You know, are they are they going to help destroy? Is Koala said she wanted to go see Robin again? So, like I said before, Robin spent 2 years with the revolutionaries. So, you know, is she going to go and help Robin destroy the factory? Are they going to be backup? Are they going to be backup for the Straw Hats and help them take out the Don Quixote family and the Marines and Big and Big Mom? You know, like it's just a bunch of questions got introduced. So that's part of what makes this chapter good. Sabo came out of nowhere though, so that kind of takes some points away, along with the fact that, well, no, not really. They kind of negate each other because Sabo being alive is something that was obvious. I'm not about to give points to the chapter just because Sabo's alive. That was obvious. Okay? It was obvious. Alright? I'm not about to say this was an amazing chapter because Sabo's alive. Alright, no, it's not. Okay, Sabo being alive is something everyone knew about except for the people who, yeah, alright? Sabo being alive was obvious. And him being revealed to be alive in this chapter literally came out of nowhere. So I'm not about to give the chapter points for that, okay? It's just another okay development, alright? Like, seriously, we even knew the exact way he was saved. The revolutionary saved him. It's not like Law came out of nowhere and like used his food to save him or something. Like we all knew that he was saved by the revolutionaries. You know, we just it's not it's nothing new. Like it's technically new, but it's not really new information because we knew it already. I mean, we didn't know it, but we pretty much knew it. So I'm not going to sit here and give it a 10 out of 10 because Sabo's alive. It's a development, but it's something we already knew. So it's just that part's just okay. All right. The part with Bellamy was stupid. Okay, the parts of Bellamy were stupid. Um, Koala was cool. Koala was great. I love the fact that Koala was there and that she joined the revolutionaries. That's great. The questions being introduced. That's great. The reveal that Sugar is the toy user. That's cool. Good, I guess. Um, Soul revealed the plan, so I guess that's cool. Um, Overall, I'll give the chapter a 7 out of 10. I would have given it a good had it not been for Bellamy being a piece of crap. But that's, yeah, it's this chapter's a 7 out of 10. I mean, people will tell you it's the best chapter. It's not. It's not. We knew about Sabo already. We knew about it. Like you don't see people giving Naruto 10 out of 10s the time that what Tobi's identity was revealed. Because we already knew it. Plus, it wasn't done well. Just like this. We already knew Sabo was alive. We already knew he was saved by the revolutionaries. And it wasn't even done well because he came out of nowhere. Okay? Oda could have had this mysterious ship coming into Dressrosa. We could have seen some revolutionaries there on the ship, like Ivankov or Edward Scissorhands. You know, we could. It didn't. They didn't have to reveal Koala. They didn't have to reveal Dragon if he's even there. Probably not. But you know, it doesn't hurt to hope. You know, they didn't have to reveal Sabo. Didn't have to reveal anyone. They could have just shown Ivankov and Edward Scissorhands. They didn't even have to show them. They could have just shown the ship with a bunch of random people on it and say like, "Oh, we're almost there." You know, we're almost at Dressrosa. You know, they could have done that. And then this chapter could have been even made even better by revealing all the different revolutionaries that are there. Not just Sabo, not just Koala, but all of them. Assuming that it's not just those two. So You know, this chapter could have been much better, but it wasn't. Just the execution of Sabo's return was not good, so it's only a 7 out of 10. It's nothing more than that. All right, but I'm going on for way too long. That's it for now, you guys. This chapter gets a 7 out of 10. It was cool, but that's about it. All right, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.